I was very impressed with what I saw out there. You were trying lots of strategies. Even if you weren't getting it the right way, you were trying another way. You didn't give up. So great job. If you have card number 1, come on up. Andrew, if you'll sit on your bottom so the people behind you can see. All right, will you stand right over there? And we're going to divide our chart up. We're going to see how some of our classmates solved this. All right, so this was KP's way. All right, so KP, explain to us what you did first.
So I put my equation at the top, 36 plus box equals 70.
Okay, so 36 plus something, 70. So she's using equations to solve.
And then I started out with 3 tens and 6 ones.
Okay, let me do that. So she started out with 3 tens and 6 ones. Are you looking up here to see what she did? Okay, so did you draw that on your paper?
Yes.
All right, so here's 10, 10, 10, and just 6. Great, okay.
And then I added 4 more to get up to another 10 rod, which is the 6th 10 rod.
Okay.
And then I added...
So you did this to make it a 10 rod?
Yeah, and then I added 3 more 10 rods to get to 70.
Okay, so this is how many right here?
Yeah.
How much is this?
40.
So this was 40 cash, and then she said, count up by tens with us class. 40, then we add 10 more. 50, 60, 70. Did we stop at 70?
Yes.
Okay.
And then
So, let's see.
and I counted the ones that I added, which were 34, and I got my answer was 34. 36 plus 34.
Okay, so look at these red ones that she has added on here, and you can see that those were the red leaves on the playground. Do you see that, Nikira? She had the yellow leaves first, the 36, and then she added more until she got up to 70. So she had 4 more to get her up to 40, and then some more 10s. Okay? Great job. Thank you. So your answer was what, KP? How many red leaves were on the playground? 34. So you know what? I'm going to write down here. 34 red leaves. Okay? Thank you, KP. All right. I'm going to have card number 2 come up. Card number 2, come on up. We're going to see how you solved it. Did anyone else solve this problem like Catherine Parker? Did anyone else solve it this way? No? All right, so that was a new strategy then that you could have learned from her example. Okay? Let's see if you can learn from Yejune's example. I know that you can. So watch and see what he did. I'll take your little card. All right, so what did you do, Yejune?
I knew that I could take the total 70 and subtract it of 36 yellow leaves. And first I drew 70 leaves.
Okay, so you're going to use...
10 rods.
Okay, so he drew 70 leaves and 7 10 rods. So 10, count with me, class. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So these were the leaves at the end altogether. Okay, and so then let's see what he did. So I can show that up here, okay? Go ahead, Yejune. What did you do next?
Then I X'd out 36. First I X'd out 30.
Okay, I'm going to do that first. Okay, so you're going to take away 36. Why are you taking away 36?
Because I thought if I
were the yellow leaves, guys, that we already know. So we're going to take those out. If these are all together, we're going to take out. How did you subtract 36? What did you do?
I subtracted 3 10 rods.
Okay, 3 10 rods.
Then I X'd out half of the 10 rod. Then I put 4 on the other side.
So you took away 6 and had 4 left. Is that right?
Yeah. Then I counted the other 10 rods and the 4, so I got 34.
Okay. So let's look right here. And is this our box? Is that what we're looking for?
Yeah.
So 34. How many yellow leaves are on, or red leaves are on the playground?
34.
There are 34 red leaves. Great, Adrian. So boys and girls, thank you. What he was doing there, guys, you may have seen. He knew that he could use the opposite, Andrew. He could use the inverse. He could use subtraction. Look here with me, guys. If I have 70 leaves all together, right? 10, 20, 30, you gonna count with me? 40, 50, 60, and 70. We know that there are 70 leaves all together in the playground because our problem tells us that. But then we also know in the problem, how many yellow leaves are there? How many yellow leaves were there in the problem?
36.
Mason?
46.
36. So if this was all of our leaves, let's take away 36 because we know those are yellow. 10, 20, 30, and we got to take away 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we know that those were yellow leaves because our problem told us that. Now what is left are the ones that must be red. So count with me to see how many red leaves are there. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 34 red leaves. Okay? Do you see that? Great. All right, our last strategy. If you have card number 3, come on up. Her strategy is going to be similar to what KP did, but a little bit different. So, let's listen to Mackenzie. Try and learn the way that she did it and see if it's a strategy that you might use again later. All right, Mackenzie, let me take your card. Great. All right, loud and clear. Let's listen to what Mackenzie did.
I had 36.
Okay, and you started with 36 yellow leaves. All right, so let's draw. I'll put up here. Oh, will you slide to the side so Ava can see? 2, 4, 6. All right, did you draw that with your blocks or no? You did? Okay, so 10, 20, 30, and 36. Okay, and then what did she do? Watch what she's going to do here. She's going to add a whole 10 rod. Class, if I'm at 36 and I add 10 more, what do I get? 36 plus 10 is
46.
What is it? 46. Okay, then what did you do, Mackenzie?
And then I had 26 in my first.
She put another 10 rod. 46 plus 10 more is what?
56.
56. Then what did you do?
56 plus
Another 10 rod. And you got
66.
66, okay.
And then I took 66 and I plus another 10.
66 plus another 10 rod. What would you get?
76.
Oh, what did you notice, Mackenzie, when you got to 76?
And you almost was at 70. So I took 70 and I 76 and I minus 6 and that equals 7.
Oh, so she knew that I'm at 76, but 70 leaves, which was close, so you took 6 away. So she said 76, but I'm going to take 6 away to get me at 70. Let's count as I take away 6. Ready? 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6.
Now, Mackenzie, how many red leaves do we have left? 70 leaves in all, but how many are red? 34 are red. Okay? So we know that how many red leaves are there on the playground? 34 red leaves. So 34 red leaves. Mackenzie used a lot of equations when she was solving her problem. She went a little bit above the total and then backed up to get back to 70. So she went back and compensated for that. Great, thank you very much. So looking at our 3 examples, how many yellow leaves were on the playground?
40.
Mason.
34.
34 red leaves. Sorry, I asked, did I say red or yellow? Did I say yellow? How many yellow leaves are on the playground?
36. 34.
Yellow leaves were 36. Red leaves were
34.
34. Who can raise their hand for our last thing and tell us the equation that matches the story problem? It might not be the equation you used to solve it, but the equation that matches the problem. Demetrius.
36.
36.
Minus.
Are we taking away some leaves or are we adding some more leaves together? We're adding more leaves. We're adding the yellow and the red. So would we be adding or subtracting? Adding. So 36 yellow leaves plus
30.
Pick someone to help you out, Demetrius. You're really close. Okay? Yeah, we don't know how many red leaves yet. 70. So if I take my 36 yellow leaves and I add some red leaves, Julian, I know I have 70 at the end. This was the equation that matches the story problem. Okay? And we can add the answer. We had 34 red leaves. This was tricky. You guys showed a lot of perseverance and you kept trying. And we found 3 different ways to show that problem. Okay? Great job practicing solving word problems using drawings and equations. Thank you very much. We are going to move back to our carpet or back to our desks to clean up and get ready for science. Thank you.